You go into St Joseph's, you walk in the front door, you walk down the corridor, past the chapel on the right-hand side, and you think, you can feel it. I don't know what it is, but you can feel it. It was just a really loving, caring place, and it brought into you the values that come from the sisters, but they were genuinely lived out at St Joseph's. People were caring, people were interested, patients were important. Everything we did was to support what the patients were doing.
I was 17 when I started. That was the youngest you could be to start your training, and I was 87 when I gave up working there. So my own family say that I had two lives, one with the family and one with the hospital.
People have referred to it many occasions as being family. That patients feel as though they're with family, that staff feel as though they're working with family.
When we go out, you go out in a taxi to some appointment and the drivers would say, St Joseph, that's always had a good reputation. We used to always go there for emergency. The nuns are really good, you always got fast service. So everyone knows, have an emergency and you need to be seen quickly in casualty. St Joseph's is the place to go. So that reputation has stood us through time, and even now with the closure, a lot of people who've come in from Western Sydney said, geez, we noticed when we walked through the doors what a warm, welcoming place it is. And I find that astonishing over the years. We've had our problems, but people all still, patient comes first, and that comes through in their attitude and how they look after people.
The care of St Joseph's Hospital compared to other hospitals is different because we're a small place. Everybody knows everyone. Everybody cares about everyone because we know each other. We also have a large number of allied health staff who've also been here for many, many years. And we all know each other very well. We all work with each other very well. Now, we don't just work with patients, we also work with their relatives, their friends, their significant others. Not just the medical staff, but also all the allied health staff. That's a big difference compared to other big hospitals where people tend to get a bit lost because there are so many other people around.
It's a multidisciplinary team approach, and so the nurses are part of the service with the allied health, with the medical staff, and there are the different specialties within subacute. The uniqueness of St Joseph's Hospital was that it serves the 4 special subacute care types, which only a few hospitals in Australia do. Nursing was an integral part with the allied health, with the medical staff, in those specialties of palliative care, rehabilitation, geriatric, mental health.
The nurses who trained and the training they received in my time at St Joseph's Hospital, Auburn, were the best nurses trained that I know, and I still hold that in my heart today. I am still absolutely sincere about that. This school of nursing had Sister Irene Crockett as its leader. She was a sister of charity. She was totally committed to developing this centre of excellence. And then on top of that, we had these surgeons and these physicians who they were honorary doctors. And in those days, the honorary doctors did not get paid in any way. They were honorary doctors.
I was employed at St Joseph's Hospital from January 1992, and I've been here ever since. When we did come here, we thought, wow, there's a lot of nuns here, and it's very Catholic-y, isn't it? There's crosses, crucifixions everywhere, not used to that. But we found they were so welcoming. We were really treated so well from the first day we started here. It was that presence. The values were really, really inculcated into you. It was really emphasised. It's not that they kept preaching it, but just in people's behaviour from the executive down, they demonstrated how they lived the values. You think, wow, this is so different from a normal hospital.
Those sisters were leaders in genuinely living out compassionate, caring values at St Joseph's. One of the things that sticks in my mind as fond memories was sitting at the reception desk with a sister called Sister Rosita. And her job was to greet and meet and help direct people around the hospital. And for months and months I was filling in the reception desk doing the afternoon shift, and I would get a chance to sit with Sister Rosita and hear about her story, what she did, how she became a sister. I watched her approach with the patients, a very gentle, caring sister, and that stuck with me just in terms of how you relate to other people, other human beings.
When we had the Barella train smash, which was in 1952, most of the casualties came here, and of course we didn't have enough beds, did we? And they said, would that have to go somewhere else? And Mother Magdalene said, no, you get some more mattresses. And so we had mattresses all over the floor, but everybody had a bed until such time as those that could be discharged were sent home, and the mattresses were put onto the beds.
Try to focus on the positive, take away the good memories, and treasure those, because no one can take those away from you.
I think they should just remember that they are part of a very long tradition, an exemplar of how the values of the Sisters of Charity were lived out. Everyone chipped in, everyone was interested. I think that singular focus on patient care is something they can all take credit for through the generations. Even today, they're all part of making that what it is, and I think they should be very, very proud of their contribution to our little gem out at Auburn.